Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball. Hey, a real treat in store for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
So the Hornets starting five. Ball and Rozier are the guards. Gordon Hayward is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Williams in at center.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Ball finds Hayward. Outside Oubre. The kick out to Ball. 4-3. It's rebounded by Houston. Oh, deflected and stolen by Williams. And he comes up with a bucket.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Houston with the ball.
And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can.
It's good.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Rozier with a screen on Porter. Ball with it. Green picks him up. Here's Rozier. Out to Hayward. And he can't get that one. And Houston the other way now. So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, B.A., it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing. That's what it's all about.
Now here's Rozier. Ball, a screen on Green. Ball outside. Back to Rozier. 6 on the shot clock. Over Green. And it's Rozier. That time on the assist by Ball.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
Here's Marjanovic. No good with a layup. The Hornets have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Rozier, right side. Hayward outside. From downtown. And it's Martin with the rebound. To the middle. Smith. Outside for Green. Pass to Porter. Here's Marjanovic. Williams defending. Second chance effort. Williams grabs the board. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Ball. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Tons of hype around LaMelo Ball. The 3rd overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, B.A., there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
Here's Marjanovic. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Absolutely beloved by his teammates. Boban Marjanovic is such a positive locker room presence. I mean, his kindness, his affability and joy are really contagious and do wonders for a team environment. Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Here's Martin. Rips it home off a terrific move.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Now here's Oubre. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And for Marjanovic, the 7'4" center makes the most of his playing opportunities.
He sure does, B.A., and he doesn't get much playing time. And for you analytics guys out there, he's got one of the best offensive ratings of all time.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
He's off on the first.
Marjanovic at the line for.
And the second free throw is good. The Hornets with a lead. Ball outside. Williams, a screen on Porter. Ball no good. The Rockets have gone 3 of 8 so far. Pass to Marjanovic. And that misses. That would have put him up.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Williams' shot is good.
Boy, nice vision that time from the point guard. Rozier's responsibility is to know when his teammate is open and get the ball there.
The Rockets again can't hit. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's Ball. Out to Oubre. Fires the 3. Fires in the triple. Oubre's got 7 points.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And for the Rockets, they're shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Pass to Marjanovic. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
That is how you use the shot fake, folks.
Rozier with a screen on Porter. Here's Ball. Here's Rozier. Out to Oubre. For 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Here's Green. Ooh, he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And indeed, they're going to look at it again.
The previous play is under reserve.
And of course, they want to make sure it was the right call, but I'm not sure how much it'll impact this game. We'll see.
Yeah, the replay center in Secaucus is providing the officials with the necessary footage to make the call. We're seeing what they're seeing with the best possible angles.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter, and so it's the Charlotte Hornets closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And don't go far. We'll be right back. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. Taking a look at the Hornets' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. Ball and Rozier are the guards. Kelly Oubre out there with Gordon Hayward. And it's Williams in at the 5.
You know, guys, there's one thing that may have hurt the Hornets the past few seasons. A lack of playoff experience among their core players.
Ball passes to Hayward. Back to Ball. Out to Hayward. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. And it's Rozier. That time on the assist by Hayward. And of the Hornets' top 5 scorers last season, 3 have never been to the playoffs.
And B.A., that can be tough when the pressure's on. They've gotten blown out in play-in games each of the last 2 seasons. But with all their talent, they should be in the postseason soon enough.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Ball against Porter. Rozier from outside. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Marjanovic got 4 rebounds in the game. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
To the inside. Ball with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Martin. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Good eyes and anticipation allowed Green to initiate the steal right there. Saw the opening and then just snatched it away.
Oubre finds Rozier. The kick out to Ball. Here's Oubre. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man. And that one is hammered home.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
And it's Green off the drive. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. The 3 from Ball. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Smith passes to Green. Stolen by Rozier. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hornets?
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
Boy, you look at Jalen Green, all the tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented, but he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
Williams misses. For Houston, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And here's Porter outside. It's hauled in by Hayward.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Even as a forward, Gordon Hayward can run the offense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., he is a tremendous passer. Hayward's averaged over 5 assists a game during the season. Having Gordon in the front court really helps with ball movement.
And, you know, there's no question about it. Hayward is an exciting player and an athletic forward who can really, really score.
Hall against Porter. Oubre with a steal. Ball left side. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. In transition. Tipped. Here's Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Jalen Green.
It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
Hey, I got to admit, I like how the Rockets are approaching their rebuild. This summer, drafting Jabari Smith and Tari Eason, 2 versatile forwards to go with the other young talents. It feels like the picture is starting to come into focus in Houston. He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
That free throw good from Rozier. And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. So Charlotte going with almost an entire new group here. Richards is checked in for Williams. Thor comes in for Hayward. Martin, he's checked in for Oubre. And Maladon subbed in for LaMelo Ball. Kaminsky finds Şengün. Back to Kaminsky. Pass to Washington. Shot clock at 5. Şengün with it. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Cody Martin. And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Here's Charlotte stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Rozier outside. Pass to Maladon. Here's Thor. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Playing some great basketball.
The visiting team, 29. And get ready for the Jabberwocky.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, we've seen Kelly Oubre really having a great game.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Frank Kaminsky is out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then there's Josh Christopher. Then there's Alperon Şengün. And it's Washington in at the point guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And the shot goes.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
It's Martin on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark. And the Rockets shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. And finished off by Tate.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And Clark, you could make a case that the Hornets were the best passing team last season.
BA, let's go to the numbers. I mean, they averaged the most assists per game in the league. And it's not just one guy. This is a team that's full of guys who can drop down.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleepy.
Timeout called. Houston.
Once again,
A little over a minute gone here in the second half.
Hornets foul. Theo Maladon. First personal foul. Second team foul.
It's Tate on the wing. Oh, there's the alley. Out of bounds. It'll be Hornets ball.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
The Hornets have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to Smith. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Yeah, and Smith doing a nice job getting his teammates involved. Terrific at spotting the open man.
Here's Christopher. Kicks it to Kaminsky. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And it's the Hornets on the break. Here's Martin. Off target from outside. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, BA, playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up. Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Well, Clark, last year's Rockets team, very young, but man, they love to run.
They sure do, BA. Second in the league in pace. Aggressive offensively. Houston led the league in free throw attempts. But you know what? Even those numbers could not overcome being tops in points allowed. Gave up over 118 per game. That won't get it done.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks. To the left wing. Pass to Smith. Clock at 6. Shoots it from the high post. They get it back. The Rockets trail. Şengün finds Kaminsky. And there's the call on Dennis Smith. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
1:57 left in the third quarter. Şengün in the post. Richards is there. Şengün, no good. Charlotte is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. To the paint. Pass to Martin. To the left side wing. Here's Thor. Again, the miss by the Hornets. The Rockets have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Down low. Here's Kaminsky. Now here's Şengün. And finished off by Tate.
And And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Pass to Thor. Smith outside. Here's Maladon. A shot to stop the drought. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Maladon's got 5 points in the quarter. Outside Tate. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter. And finished off by Tate.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Maladon. Martin outside. Pass to Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Maladon. And here's Smith. Let's go with a 3. That shot, no good. Kaminsky outside. Now here's Şengün. Some solid defense from Martin. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Really mucking it up on defense. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. Ball and Rozier are the guards. Gordon Hayward is out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Williams in at the 5 down low. Out to Hayward. The 3 is up. And Williams punches it home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
You know, we've seen them time and time again working themselves to the charity stripe, making a living at the line, basically.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
Easy to see that this Hornet squad loves to play at a fast pace, and for good reason. They're built to do just that. They push the ball up court fast and hard. And they really work hard to try and catch the opposition unprepared and unalert.
Back to Hayward. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Well, the Rockets shooting 52% from the floor so far. It's tipped, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Rozier.
Rockets ball.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Ball, and Marjanovic gets it to go. And when it comes to their up-tempo play, do the Hornets' youthfulness play a part of that, you think, Clark?
There's no question about it, B.A. I mean, a younger squad definitely, I think, means more natural energy. So they've got more gas in that tank. Their amber light rarely comes on, and they can really outwork more experienced, older teams in some cases.
On the wing, Green. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. The Hornets have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. The offensive rebound. Out to Oubre from behind the arc. Buries it from 3. And the Hornets lead by 5.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Now here's Porter. Inside. And Marjanovic gets it to go.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Hayward with a screen on Porter. Pass to Hayward. The 3 from Ball. Up and over Porter. And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got 4 rebounds now. Smith inside. He's covered by Oubre. Martin outside. On the wing, Porter. Six to shoot. And he's going for the lob. Marjanovic can't hit. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Rozier with it. Martin picks him up. And here's Oubre from the arc. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Timeout call. Houston. They trail by 6. 1:46 left in the fourth. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, here's the summary of what Steven Silas went over with his team during the break. He wants them to up their intensity. He said, quote, relax in too many areas. If we can muster a consistent effort, we have a chance to capture the lead and never look back. Guys, he sounds very confident playing from behind.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Porter against Williams. Marjanovic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. You got to play without fouling.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Knocking down the free throws and eating into this lead with the clock stopped.
For Charlotte, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Here's Ball. The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Tipped away. Hayward for 3. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Adding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation.
Hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
Ball against Porter. Out to Hayward. Fires the 3. Doesn't go that time. And Houston will come the other way. Outside, Green. On the wing, Porter. Here's Marjanovic. Williams defending. He goes up again. Marjanovic can't hit. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Oubre from deep. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. And it's Houston's ball. 4-point game. Oubre against Martin. And stolen by Williams. So it's the Hornets who come out on top here. They played the villain tonight, and they played.
collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Bagley is out there with Durant. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. And Cunningham with the slam.
And Cade getting up that time.
Here's Houston now. Passes it to Marjanovic. And stolen by Ivy. And here's Bogdanovich for three. Rockets with the rebound. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
They are here. The City Texans. One more time. Let's hear it for you. What City Texans.
Smith against Bagley. Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Pistons working now with the new shot clock. That one goes. Count it.
Well, this is the level of activity that you want from Marvin Bagley. Relentless tonight on the offensive glass.
And Marjanovic with the slam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff. And looking at Marvin Bagley, the third, a skilled forward, Brent, who has struggled to stay healthy.
Back in 2018, Bagley was selected #2 in the NBA draft, so he finds a way to stay healthy. He gets into the right situation. Maybe some of those doors to his talent start to open up.
Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Serious hops from Porter on that one, slamming it down with authority.
Porter against Cunningham. Bogdanovich wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Green passes to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Got to learn your lesson.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Porter. The three. And another three for Detroit.
Defense making it pretty easy for Cade Cunningham here. You can't leave someone wide open on this team.
And Porter, here we go. Here's Marjanovic. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham. GA, the Houston Rockets coming off back-to-back losing seasons, and that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positives and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
Bogdanovich, no luck. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Houston. On the wing, Porter. And stolen by Ivy. The tray. Keeps it alive. And Cunningham is right there.
And Cade, at his size, when he's going in there and willing to get dirty, it's a great way to pick up extra points.
Ooh, the double clutch. Marjanovic, no good.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
Nifty move. And Cunningham with the layup. Cunningham's got 6.
And Cunningham looking confident down low, just understanding if he takes his time, he can get the job done.
The drive by Green uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
They get it again. Bagley. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Bagley's got his second bucket of the game to go. Rockets trail by 3. Outside, Porter. Pass to Marjanovic. Shot clock at 6. Green passes to Marjanovic. Over Bogdanovich. And he overshot that one, missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Rockets have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Oh, selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Cunningham inside. Guarded by Porter. And Duran slams it in.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Right side, Bogdanovich. The 3. And the rebound goes to Martin. On the wing, Green. Here's Marjanovic. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 4th assist in this one.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him.
And so lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Houston on top. They're up by 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Houston.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Well, one thing standing out right now is just how fearless everybody is in getting to the inside. They're taking advantage of any lane or angle they get to get after it.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Duran out there with Bagley, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, thank you very much. The Rockets are in a full rebuild, and they have a young roster which is taking its lumps. But Coach Stephen Silas says, we very rarely give up. This team has a lot of fight, character, and grit, and we are learning. Kevin, it's a long process, but it's worth doing.
Yep, no shortcuts, David, but the journey is the reward. They're building from the ground up. It's fun to watch, and we thank you for that story. Duran, and Duran slams it in.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Porter dishes to Smith. Fast break, here they come. Here's Duran. Pistons keep it alive. The kick out to Cunningham. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 4 assists in the game. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
We should also mention how hard they've been working on the offensive glass, just coming up with second chance scoring opportunities. Those can be deflating.
Mike Kaminsky, he's checked in for the Rockets. Cunningham up top, guarded by Porter. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. All alone. Yes, that goes in. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 6 now for Detroit.
And you can't give Bogdanovich any room to fire. Once he has a little separation, he's going to let it fly.
Tried to show off just a little bit there, but ultimately didn't work out. You know, he's going to get a few stares from his coaching staff and probably his teammates in the next huddle.
Here's Smith. Here he goes. And Jabari Smith, of course, with deep family ties, Greg, to the NBA.
His dad being the OG Jabari. All these guys are in that 6'10", 6'11" range, so great bloodline.
And you hear the legends, Brent, talk shop. So often, it's about what separates winning players from the guys that don't win as much. What comes to mind for you?
I think what comes to mind, Kevin, is expectation. And sometimes we get a little bit ahead of ourselves with guys who we want to anoint as the next great player. Look, sometimes it takes 3 or 4 chances at the highest level to finally reach that point where you have the confidence and the experience and the know-how to be one of the best players in the league, and who compliments you along the way. So to me, it comes with a great deal of patience to let that player achieve that level of success.
Stolen by Martin. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Detroit leading by 3. And another turnover here by Detroit.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Rockets have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Oh, that's blocked. And they're able to recover. And the basket by Kaminsky. Here's Cunningham. 6 points for him. Here's Bagley. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Here's Ivy. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Cunningham outside. Pocket 6. Here's Bagley. The offensive rebound. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And that one's good. Green.
Putting his size to use. Green's got great length, and it helps him there inside.
Driving the lane, and slam dunk by Ivy.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Outside, Green. Rebound, Detroit.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Here's Green. He kicks to Kaminsky. Now, here's Ivy. Guarded by Green. Bagley the pass to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Yeah, Bagley with a nice job of surveying there.
Porter looking it over. It's Martin on the wing. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive. Thanks for the great interview, Dave.
Your Rockets 31. The Pistons 36.
Together and get loud for the Jabberwocky.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Boban Marjanovic, he's really playing well.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
I think he's enjoying it too. So rare to have an offensive explosion from him. You know his teammates are loving that as well.
We've got Alperon Şengün, Washington out there with Jayshawn Tate. And it's Christopher in at the shooting guard. That's the group starting the second half for Stephen Silas.
Hits his first attempt of the half. Not what you'd call suffocating deep on that possession.
Burks sets a screen for Hayes. And he jams it with authority.
Killian Hayes is a PG and he's got vision, so you get open, he'll find you.
And Killian Hayes, born in America, yet didn't play high school basketball. That's unheard of.
Well, Killian's dad played a bunch of years in Europe, and he really loved his time in France, so he believed the best way for Killian to develop his game was to play pro ball in France.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says Every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. In the corner, it's Diallo. A shot off that time.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Houston moving the ball around. It's hauled in by Stewart. Pistons leading by 3. Hit the crossover. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And when you look at the complete game of the Detroit Pistons, there are struggles on both ends of the floor, which I'm sure can feel discouraging at times.
And looking at the Pistons' recent performance, Greg, which end would you want to see improve first?
Kevin, I'd have to say defense. More stops means more chances in the open floor, and it would help them keep games competitive.
A slam dunk by Diallo.
And guys, it doesn't matter who you're rooting for. You've got to appreciate a reverse jam like that.
Greg, those kinds of dunks are how reputations are built.
Yes.
Back to Washington. Driving inside. Here's Şengün. Rockets have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
First team foul.
The free throw dropped for Şengün.
This hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
Rockets trail by 5. It's stolen by Wiseman. Inside, looking for Stewart. He gets it there.
Wiseman. That long frame and that left hand able to whip that pass to his teammate.
In the third, 2 minutes.
Here's Christopher. Burks covering. Pass to Christopher. Burks covering. And the shot goes in. He has 6. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games.
Washington inside. Working on Hayes. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Washington. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Hayes. He kicks it to Burks. Now here's Wiseman. Şengün covering, and he lobs it up toward the rim.
Wiseman, using his vision, gets an assist.
And so here is Houston. Here's Tate. Plays it up off the glass. Tate's only got his second basket.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Hayes in the post. He's covered by Washington. Back to Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Burks. Şengün with the rebound. Rockets trail by 5. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
It's his first trip to the line, and he knocks down the first one. So Detroit ends up going with the new group. And both free throws good for Tate. Pistons leading by 3. And here's Cunningham. 6 points for him. Fades back. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
How about the attitude of Bogdanović? When he's got it going, he's looking to fire it every time.
Ivy kicks to Bogdanović. 3-pointer. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. It's Detroit. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us.
First team foul.
On the court for the Pistons, the backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Bogdanovich out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Duran in at the center, filling out the middle.
Cunningham really good with his physical advantage, trying to wreak some havoc defensively and using it.
And finish off by Bagley.
Bagley can really get up and extend.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 7-point differential. Here's Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
Yeah, GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wraps for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Cunningham against Martin. Left side, Bagley. Count it.
Working around the rim, Bagley a tough cover there because of his quickness.
Right side, Green. The pass to Marjanovic. It's Martin on the wing. He's covered by Bogdanovich. It's deflected. Cunningham outside. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. From downtown, good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got 5 assists in the game. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pistons.
They've made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Well, another thing that has really stood out is just their effort defensively. Active hands, jumping the passing lanes, racking up steals. That's been impressive.
Pass to Ivy. To Duran. Bogdanovich against Martin. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Houston moving the ball around.
Well, you pair that length with those kind of defensive instincts, and Marvin Bagley becomes a much more effective defender.
Here's Marjanovic. Rebound by the Pistons. Duran's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. Porter with the steal. And now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. Here's Smith. The shape. Detroit with the rebound. Bagley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Bogdanovich with it. And it's Martin picking him up. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Pistons working now with a new shot clock. Bagley with a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And that one's good. Marjanovic.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul. Timeout called the Rockets.
The Rockets call.
They're down by 6. There's 1:38 left in the game. And now the latest from our reporter, David Alden.
Hey, guys, here's Stephen Silas' message for his team during the last break. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappy. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Pass to Marjanovic. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Ivy passes to Duran. Takes it inside. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4. Takes a step back. Here's Green outside Porter. And on the wing. Green left side. That shot is off. And it's Detroit the other way. They've led by as much as 10. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Timeout called the Rockets. They're trailing by 6. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
And the Rockets making a change here. Knicks is checked in. To the paint. Ball stolen. Cunningham looking it over. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Here's Knicks. The pass to Marjanovic. It drops.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. Missed. And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know,
Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
A look at the starting group for the Pistons. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Duran, and it's Bogdanovich in at small forward. Now here's Ball. Oubre on the wing. Three-pointer Rozier. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
There's just an enthusiasm, a fire that Terry Rozier brings to the game, and this guy a big-time answer on the three-point line.
Here's Cunningham. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Duran. To the wing, right side. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Now the Hornets moving it up. Ball with it. Picked up by Cunningham. The kick out to Williams. Ball outside. From outside, off the mark. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter.
I think the first thing that strikes you when you watch LaMelo Ball is the flair and the vision he has for passing the basketball. So much so, guys, consider the second youngest star to ever hit 700 career assists. The first, LeBron James.
Now here's Ball. Outside Oubre. On the wing, Rozier. The kick out to Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Pistons ball.
Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Ivy. Here's Duran. Williams defending. Here's Ivy. Williams grabs the board. It's been so impressive how quickly LaMelo Ball has adapted to NBA play doors.
Well, from the outset, B.A., he has looked like he has belonged. This guy distinguished himself amongst his class of rookies. And consider now, it's really about refining point guard skills, continuing to be consistent as a perimeter shooter. Point guard position has a lot of responsibility.
And Detroit has possession. Following the bucket by the Hornets. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. And the Pistons, another 3.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovich, simply stated, has become a knockdown three-point shooter.
On the wing, Rozier. Pass to Washington. Here's Williams, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It'll be on Marvin Bagley. And not many teams have as solid a piece to build around as the Hornets do with LaMelo Ball.
LaMelo clearly is a guy who has incredible confidence, incredible vision and passing ability. When you look at his ability to make the game easy for the players around him, and sometimes in transition to make those elite athletes look incredibly special, he is a guy that you would enjoy playing with.
Pass to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Fires the 3. Ball with the rebound. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. Here's Washington. Just 5 to shoot. Ball, a screen on Bagley. The kick out to Ball. Plenty of space. And it's Bagley with a rebound.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Washington passes to Williams. And he jams it home with authority.
This guy's such a fluid, powerful athlete. No doubt, Mr. Rozier.
Cunningham up top, pounded by Ball. And it's Cunningham missing. The Hornets have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Ball. Tipped. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Cunningham.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Now here's Rozier. He's got 5. Washington right side. shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
I think one of the things that makes LaMelo Ball so dangerous is his confidence. The jumper is pure.
Cunningham against Oubre. Here's Ivy. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. First one falls for him.
First team foul. Shooting.
Both good from the line that time. And we've got 28 seconds left in the opening quarter. Ball outside. Spins. Outside for Rozier. Pass to Williams. Shoots over Duran. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. On the break. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. It's a tie game in Charlotte. And we'll bring you to start of quarter number 2 when we return.
Hornets 11. The Pistons 11. Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Setting the floor for Detroit. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Duran in at the 5, roaming the paint. Brad Ivy gets a lot of attention for his scoring, but he can also lock you down at the other end.
Oh, yes, he can, B.A. He's big, active, and athletic, too. A strong on-ball defender as well. He'll also jump passing lanes, causing deflections. He looks to flip turnovers into points.
Back to Ball. And the foul on Marvin Bagley. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Rozier, the pass to Oubre. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. And we know dead ball situations are where some fans change the channel. Doris, has the league done enough to discourage intentional fouls?
Every form of media, to me, BA, is trying to capture the imagination of their fans. So anything that enhances your product is something that in the long term is going to do well for you.
And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star. But for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the 3 because you can't make enough 2s to win. It's tough to defend the 3, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. No good from the wing. Charlotte trailing. To the paint. Outside for Rozier. Knocks it down from distance. Rozier's got 8 points.
Terry Rozier is a shoot first kind of player. He's ready on the catch.
Over to the left wing. Here's Duran. Williams defending. They get the rebound. Duran with the bucket.
Well, just it's easy to say this guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
And here's Ball. Pass to Oubre. Ball, a screen on Bogdanovich. Oubre passes to Rozier. Out to Oubre. There's the triple. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
You're starting to be able to trust that Terry Rozier is going to make these finds.
Second quarter play. Almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Bogdanovic. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. He's got 11.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Ball outside. And here's Oubre from the arc. And the Hornets, another three.
Boy, this is an area of his game that he has stepped up from his entry point to the league. Kelly Oubre is got to be taken seriously from downtown right now.
Here's Ivy. Bogdanovic with it. Now guarded by Rozier. And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
And the Pistons with possession here. Trailing by 2. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. There's the drive. Back to Oubre. Rozier with it. Give him 8 from downtown. And there's Oubre. That one's good on the assist by Rozier.
This guy just plays with such rhythm and timing. Kelly Oubre knows how to get himself going on the offensive end.
Pass to Duran. And he dunks it down.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. And the third team foul.
And the Hornets with possession here. It's a 3-point game. Up top, Rozier. The kick out to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Williams. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Cunningham with the ball. Checked by Washington. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Ball passes to Williams. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Here's Duran. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. P.J. Washington picks one up. First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Charlotte has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Ball outside. Oubre passes to Ball. Here's Rozier with 1 on the clock. The shot won't fall.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do.
All right, good stuff, Allie.
Hornets, 25. The Pistons, 24.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, we've seen Kelly Oubre really having a great game.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
They've got Nick Richards. Cody Martin is out there with Dennis Smith. Then there's Gordon Hayward. And it's Thor in at the 4-man spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Steve Clifford. The Pistons trailing.
Guys, when the conversation is about the Charlotte Hornets, obviously there is a figure that looms large, and that's the majority owner, Michael Jordan, the man who has 6 NBA titles, the man who many consider the greatest player to ever play the game.
Hayward with a screen on Hayes. Smith passes to Hayward. Now here's Martin. Launches it. Kept alive. Back to Hayward. And another shot. No good on the layup. Detroit has gone 5 of 8 from outside the 3-point line in this one. Out to the right wing. Back to Diallo. Down low. Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
Assisted by.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Since MJ took over as owner of the Hornets in 2010, he's tried to keep them competitive.
unlike when MJ was a player in a huge market like Chicago, in a market like Charlotte, it's much smaller. It's a bigger challenge to attract marquee talent. But I would say this, they've got some exciting young talent on their roster. You begin with LaMelo Ball, certainly potential there to build on.
They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now here's Smith to the wing on the left. Here's Thor. Smith outside. 4 on the clock. Martin finds Smith. Three-pointer off the mark. The Pistons leading. Diallo outside. And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pass to Richards. Shot to end the cold streak. Again, the miss by the Hornets. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Burks passes to Wiseman. And it's Martin with the rebound. Charlotte has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Now you have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
So where do you see the ceiling for this younger Pistons team as they continue to grow?
You know, B.A., it's always difficult to predict the limits of a team. But as long as they continue to steadily develop, they could become a unit with playoff potential.
And there's the call on Dennis Smith. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
A minute 50 left in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Charlotte trailing. Pass to Thor. Back to Smith. Martin outside. And here's Smith. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, Hayward. The rebound by Burks.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Hayes finds Wiseman. Here's Diallo. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's clear Charlotte has the pieces in place to make noise in the league for years to come.
Yeah, no question, B.A. They've got one of the best young rosters in the NBA. And they're balanced. They play tremendous team basketball. Fun to watch. And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the 2 best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch.
Now here's Smith. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Martin. To the inside. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Hayward.
Okay, Gordon Hayward, we know you're an all-star level talent as a scorer. Now you're just showing off with that pass.
Blocking foul called on Cody Marco. First personal foul. And the third.
And he drops him first.
At the line for the Pistons, Killian.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Pretty even game right now in Charlotte. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And stolen by Diallo. On the break. Here's Burks. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
Personal foul.
Alec Burks continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2-guard.
Now Smith. soft target at the rim. It's good if it goes. The shot no good. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Pistons on top, up by 6. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right into the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And on the floor for Detroit here in the 4th. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Duran in at the 5. They get it back. Here's Washington. Williams finds Oubre. Driving in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It'll be on Marvin Bagley.
We are talking about a gifted athlete when we are talking about Kelly Oubre Jr. He takes pleasure in getting the defense to commit to him.
Detroit has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Now here's Cunningham. Right side, Bogdanovic. Pulls up on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one. Ball outside. Washington outside. The kick out to Ball. Pass to Rozier. Lets the 3 fly.
Hornets foul call. Mark Williams. First personal foul.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Ball against Cunningham. Here's Ivy. Kicks it out to Cunningham. To the left wing. Here's Bagley. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Bogdanovic on the wing. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Oubre. Bagley, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Jacks up a 3. Detroit, no good that time either.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
5 to shoot. Out to Bagley. From outside the arc. Hornets with the rebound. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
For Detroit, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Bogdanovic on the wing. Back to Cunningham. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. And the Pistons lead by 10.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
You got to admire how hard they've worked to get to the line. All game long, they've been going right into the defense and drawing foul after foul.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Now here's Bogdanovic. No good from the wing.
Boy, a miss like that would drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Back to Williams. The kick out to Ball.
2 minutes remaining.
Rozier outside. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Detroit has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Outside Bogdanovic. Sends it home from 3-point land. Bogdanovic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You love the strong shooting of Bogdanovic, a polished player with a scorer's mentality.
Can they get it? It's tipped. Let's go with a 3. Williams grabs the board. Charlotte, they're working against the clock now. Here's Oubre. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, Oubre has the kind of athleticism that makes that an easy play.
Detroit has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Cunningham. Outside Bagley. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Ivy. Here's Duren. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Pistons.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Bojan Bogdanovic.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
Hits the trifecta.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Back to Rozier. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's the Pistons with the ball. Here's Ivy. And Washington over to help. Just 5 on the clock. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Pass to Bagley. Here's Ivy. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time
guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
And the Houston Rockets starting 5. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. Martin is out there with Smith. And it's Marjanovic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Ball finds Hayward. Those three-pointers off the mark. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. And finished off by Porter.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
And it's Rozier missing. Marjanovic with it. Williams picks him up. And it's Martin penetrating. That one doesn't go. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Ball with a wide open look. Sinks the triple.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage. And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game.
The Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Going inside. The rebound by Marjanovic. And for LaMelo Ball's second-year break, where did you see him improve the most?
I think taking on more of a scoring load, the Ball's points per game were significantly up. But LaMelo also improved his three-point and free throw shooting numbers. So rounding out that offensive game will be important.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Here's Ball. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. A three-pointer off the mark.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
The defense gets physical with Green inside, so he uses his agility to get around it.
Rozier kicks to Hayward. Passes it to Williams. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Porter dishes to Martin. Now the pass to Marjanovic. No good. And the Hornets now going the other way. Oubre passes the ball. Back to Oubre. To the middle. Knocked loose. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. And that one's good. Green.
It is impressive how Green can sink shots after contact. Great body control for a player his size.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Ball kicks to Rozier. Out to Hayward for 3. Charlotte again missing. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. Richard, if there's one thing the Rockets want to emphasize this year, it's defense.
Yeah, no question. They've been one of the worst defensive teams in the league the past few seasons. To turn your fortunes around, you gotta focus on defense. It's the most important thing.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
Smith the pass to Martin. Ball with it. Now Smith defending. Oh, ball in position. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Now Green. He has 6. Pass to Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And this is why Rozier's out there. He knows he has the trust of his teammates to take that shot.
In the corner, it's Martin. Marjanovic down low. He's guarded by Williams. Marjanovic, no good. Hornets trail by 3. Ball kicks to Oubre. Pass to Hayward. Back to Oubre. Beyond the arc. And it's Hayward. That time on the assist by Oubre. Hayward's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Hornets. Passes it to Marjanovic. Rebound by Williams. Oubre outside. Hayward finds Oubre. Back to Hayward. It'll count. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly.
So it's Gordon Hayward making things happen for the Charlotte Hornets. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We'll return shortly. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Charlotte? The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. Hayward out there with Oubre, and it's Williams at the center position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Rozier with the ball. Now Green defending. Rozier the pass to Hayward. Back to Rozier. Just 5 to shoot. Deep 2 from Ball. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
And for Terry Rozier, all of his efficiency numbers are way up the last couple of years. Here's a guy who's just 37% from the field during his time in Boston.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. What you got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. And the numbers of Terry Rozier. As you mentioned, they're getting better bit by bit, Grove.
Scary Terry's three-point shooting is way up. That helps big time. With experience, Rozier isn't forcing things up. Offensively, becoming a much better decision maker.
Porter against Ball. Porter kicks to Green. And there's the drive. Williams with the block. Floats it up for Williams. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Porter. There's the pass to Smith. Green in the post. He's covered by Ball. Martin dishes to Green. Outside Porter. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Hayward. Here's Ball. Ball's through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jump.
Williams with the block. Ball feeling it out a bit. Green against Oubre. A shot by Hayward, wide open. Offline with his 3.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And guys, how about the job Jalen Green has done? Living up to that 2nd overall pick.
He sure is. Had a great rookie year last year, and he is looking to build on that success. Had a tremendous year in all facets of the game.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Out to Smith. Pass to Maladon. Back to Smith. Goes up at the stripe. Fires the 3. They get it back. With authority.
That is a monster finish.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. He's covered by Washington. Offensive rebound, and they get it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Şengün is a guy that works ultra hard at his craft. Being a bit undersized at the center position, you know what? That's what you got to do sometimes.
Hey, Richard, how about Şengün? This guy stands out when he's out on the court.
Yeah, he sure does. All due to his work ethic. Plays quick inside and makes the most of his floor time. A couple more years, and this dude could be a standout.
The Hornets shooting their first free throw of the game here. Break last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Always a tough decision, and this is a critical time for Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now, and they want to make a bold move with the new hire.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game. Stolen by Washington. Green against Martin. Green kicks to Şengün. Here's Washington. That one rolling around and rims out.
I mean, look, no one guarding you. It's better to not pull up and try the lead.
Unable to get that one. Rockets trail by 7. Pass to Şengün. It's tipped. The drive by Smith. Passes to Martin. That'll do it for the first half. Hornets on top.
25. The Rockets. 18. Fans, get ready. From the Jabberwocky.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Really an incredible game from Gordon Hayward.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
So on the floor for Houston, they've got Washington. Jason Tate out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Christopher in at the shooting guard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Christopher.
And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Craig, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
And the pass to Washington. All sorts of time. Tips it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Şengün's got 5 points so far.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Paladon passes to Washington. In the corner, Smith with it. 6 to shoot. Back to Washington. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Rockets trail by 6. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Pass to Şengün. The Hornets pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Paladon passes to Richards. Now Washington. Taken away. And here is Şengün. 5 points in the game. Over in the corner, Washington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Şengün. To the wing on the left. A shot by Tate with no one around. Şengün kicks to Tate. Passes it to Christopher. And another shot. It's deflected. For Charlotte, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Hornets leading by 7. Smith outside. The pass to Melodon. Martin for 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Melodon. Here's Richards. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup. Richards got the lead up to 9 now for Charlotte.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put it in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Şengün passes to Washington. Inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Washington.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Smith wide open. He fires. And the 3 off target. Rockets trail by 5.
Now that James Harden has left Houston, can we appreciate the 8 years he just had with the Rockets? He was an all-star every season in Clutch City.
And Tate throws it down.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Charlotte. And he makes the first. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte.
Shooting for Houston.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. It's a 3-point game. Oubre on the wing. He dishes it to Hayward. Back to Oubre. Rozier kicks to Oubre. There's the feed to Williams. The kick out to Ball. Hayward outside from deep. Here's Williams. In the corner, it's Oubre. Here's Rozier, and he drives in. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Christopher. And here is Marjanovic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Marjanovic has got 6 points.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Things are firing on all cylinders for them right now. We'll see if they can keep it going.
Rozier finds Oubre. Drills it from outside. Oubre's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Hornets.
Please give a big round of applause.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. Williams is out there with Hayward, and it's Oubre in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Porter looking it over. To the inside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Ball, the pass to Rozier. Out to Hayward. Launches a 3. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Hayward's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Charlotte. With the step back. On the wing, Green. Rozier defending. Marjanovic, no good. Hornets leading by 7. Passes the ball. It's stolen by Marjanovic. It's deflected. Rozier with the steal. Oubre with it, and it's Martin picking him up, and finished off by Oubre.
They've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Building out this lead brick by brick. They have taken a very methodical approach.
Here's Marjanovic. Martin wide open. He fires. A three-pointer is right on target.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Ball from long range. Doesn't go for him. And the Rockets take it the other way. Steps back. Martin kicks to Green. Oubre pulls it in.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Williams finds Oubre. There's Ball with the three, and the three ball is good. Ball's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hornets.
That was just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And that one's good, Marjanovic.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And there's the pass to Rozier. Oubre outside. The kick out to Ball. 5 on the clock. Again, Ball missing.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Marjanovic against Rozier. Marjanovic down low. An easy 2 points on the layup. And now it's only a 5-point Hornets lead.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Ball defends to Oubre. From outside, off the mark. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And it's Williams with the ball for the Hornets. Ball sets a screen for Oubre. For Martin. Oubre can't get it to go.
Ooh, I rushed that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Oubre against Marjanovic. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line.
First personal foul. First team.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that brings them within 2 here.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Porter passes to Marjanovic. To tie it up. It's good. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Hayward with the ball. Now Smith defending. Rozier with room to fire. Got it!
And they do have a foul to give.
Marjanovic down low. He's against Williams. It's in! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside. And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And Stephen Silas wants a timeout. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, tough situation here, but they do have enough time to get a catch and shoot. It's going to have to be very quick, but they do have time.
Stolen by Ball. And so it's the Hornets who come out on top. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. This is...
Let's meet the visiting team, Houston Rockets.
And these are two teams, each looking to turn things around. It's been a cold stretch for both of them lately, Smitty.
They both have been struggling, BA, and when you're facing a team that's also struggling, you look at a game like this as a chance to snap out of it. If you lose it, it's even bigger drain on your confidence.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Jalen Green is out there with Boban Marjanovic. And it's Martin in at the 3.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Well, the Pistons front office has said they want to have quality character veterans to help balance their roster, Smitty.
What they're doing, BA, they're building an identity. You need those veteran players to teach the young guys what it takes to be a pro.
Now here's Cunningham. And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And stolen by Bagley. Bogdanovic on the wing. Here's Ivy driving inside. And here's Cunningham outside. Gets the 3 to fall.
For Cade, consistently knocking down threes, it'll open up the rest of the court.
Here's Marjanovic. And we're about a minute into the first. Off target from the baseline. Cunningham outside. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Bogdanovic against Martin. And it's Bogdanovic off the drive. Here's Bagley. Pass to Duren. Ooh, stolen by Smith.
He set that trap up perfectly. I mean, he had the inside-out pass scouted and jumped right on it.
Marjanovic inside. He's watched by Cunningham. And Marjanovic gets it to go.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Cunningham outside. Here's Duren. Out to Bagley. Smith with the rebound. For Houston, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Şengün. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Cunningham. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Pass to Duren. Rockets with a rebound. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
For Houston, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Smith outside. Pass to Marjanovic. 6 to shoot. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Outside Bagley. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter of the game. Beyond the arc. The offensive rebound.
Uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
And here is Green. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Drafted in 2011, Bojan Bogdanovic didn't make his NBA debut until 2014. Decided to stay in Europe to continue to improve his game.
Cunningham. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. For Houston, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Marjanovic. He's watched by Cunningham. And Marjanovic gets it to go. Marjanovic got 9 points.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Out to Bagley. Pass to Duran. Outside Bogdanovic. And here's Cunningham outside. It's deflected. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Marjanovic. He's watched by Cunningham. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Team second.
29 seconds left in the first quarter. To the left side wing. Şengün in the post. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Houston, foul. Marjanovic. First personal foul. Team second.
Here's Cunningham. Drops in the layup for two. Cunningham's got his second bucket of the night.
A confident scorer in close. Once Cunningham feels like he has an advantage, he exploits it.
Here's Green. Tie game in Detroit. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of it.
Your Pistons dance team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
So the Rockets 5 now. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Boban Marjanovic out there with Green. And it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. Outside, Green. Ooh, and he took a hard foul. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this.
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, B.A. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, he can do both.
Here's Ivy. Pass to Bogdanovic. All sorts of time. And the bucket is good.
The jumper is wet. Bojan Bogdanovic, such a skilled shooter.
Here's Marjanovic. 9 points in the game. Ball stolen. And now the Pistons in transition. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And stolen by Cunningham. The 3. And Bogdanovic hits again from deep. Bogdanovic has got 7 points in the game. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Pistons.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Pass to Duran. Cunningham on the wing. No good on the triple. The Rockets trail.
Well, the #1 overall pick in 2021, Cade Cunningham, ended up 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting, but nevertheless had an outstanding first season.
Now here's Bogdanovic. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Puts up the 8-footer. Can't hit that one. Good D by Şengün. And here are the Rockets. Here's Smith. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And Cunningham has to carry a developing Pistons team. Something you'd know about, Grant. Any advice?
Just keep working hard, young man. He is on the right track for sure, B.A. I know he will get it done. He loves the game, and he has embraced the challenge of making this team a winner.
Cunningham passes to Bagley. And again, the Pistons missing. The Rockets have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Smith finds Green. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Free throw good. Green.
Shooting for Houston. Green.
And so he makes both from the line. So it's Detroit now. Cunningham outside. Over to the wing. And here's Ivy from the arc. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got rebound number 8 now. Back to Marjanovic. Outside, Green. 3-pointer. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Cunningham passes to Bagley. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. The Rockets have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Marjanovic. Offensive board. Oh, a special move before that shot. Marjanovic got 11 points.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Rockets?
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Detroit has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Lets it fly. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Pass to Marjanovic. 35 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Hey, expanding his range. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Cunningham outside. Bogdanovic on the wing. The 3. The Rockets pull it in. Outside, Green. Smith outside. And stolen by Bagley. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game.
With the score, your Pistons 20. The Rockets 23.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. The Pistons trailing. We've got Amadou Diallo, Isaiah Stewart out there with James Wiseman. Then there's Alec Burks, and it's Hayes in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
Watching Hayes, he keeps his eyes up, always looking for a better shot, either for himself or his teammates.
Now here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
But not every point guard can give you that. The ability to finish with that level of authority.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
And for the Rockets, they're shooting a solid 53% from the floor. And then Porter with the dunk.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play. Now here's Hayes. Diallo passes to Hayes. Back to Diallo. And he goes in for the dunk.
Just such a terrific dunk.
And born to fly, that's for sure.
When it comes to Killian Hayes, his playmaking has never been in question, and he's worked hard to turn his jump shot into an asset.
Here's Christopher. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Clock at 6. And here's Tate outside. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
The Pistons on offense. It's a 5-point game. You know, with Hayes, it does make a big difference when his jump shot is falling, Smitty.
It does, B.A. He's such a smart distributor. If he's hitting that jumper like you talked about, the D has to respect him more. And that'll open up passing lanes and makes him even more of a dangerous point guard.
And Diallo drops them both. The Rockets have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Porter against Hayes. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Not going to go that time. The Pistons go the other way with it. Pass to Diallo. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Tate. That free throw no good. That one misses. Here's Wiseman, and here's Stewart. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. Here's Tate. Back to Porter. 4-3. Houston gets it back. Pass to Christopher. Shoots over Burks. Misses off the left iron. The Pistons have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Diallo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second personal foul.
The free throw drops for Diallo. Garuba's checked in for the Rockets. And Diallo drops them both. Houston in the lead. And there's the screen to the middle. Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Hayes. And Diallo, here we go. And that one is stuffed right through.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Houston has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Porter with it. Looking to end the run. Pass to Garuba. They grab their own miss. Left side Tate. To the inside. Garuba with the bucket.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
Up top, Burks. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. 1:11 left in the third. 6 to shoot. Hayes finds Burks. The putback.
As a defender, you have to get more physical with him in the post.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor.
Now Porter. Pass to Garuba. There's the three. And it's Wiseman with the rebound. The Pistons leading. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul. 15 foul.
And he makes the first.
At the line for Detroit.
And he makes both free throws. There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Pass to Garuba. Launches a three. The rebound by Stewart. The Pistons have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Here's Wiseman. Detroit, no good that time either.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Here's Garuba. And it's all from three-point range. Down low. And it's Wiseman with the chance.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. And so it's the Detroit Pistons leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hand. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. Smith plays the 4 with Şengün at center. Green out there with Boban Marjanovic. And it's Martin in at the 3. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovic. The Rockets trail. Pass to Marjanovic. Martin with the ball. Back to Marjanovic. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned. You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the 3.
That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
And he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
Bogdanovic is most effective when his teammates are setting him up. And all he has to do is knock it down.
To the wing on the left. Smith finds Şengün. Here's Marjanovic. Back to Smith. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Pass to Ivy. Bogdanovic from long range. Counted from distance. Bogdanovic has got 6 here in the quarter.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch. Looking to rack up points in chunks.
Here's Marjanovic. And it's rejected. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
We also got to highlight how on fire they've been from three-point land. They've continued to capitalize from beyond the arc in this one.
Here's Cunningham. Outside Bogdanovic. Pulls it. And too long on the shot. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Here's Marjanovic. Pass to Martin. Back to Marjanovic. Outside for Green. Driving to the basket. Smith outside. It's Martin on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Marjanovic.
2 minutes.
Second chance shot. And it's Bagley with the rebound. Detroit has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. And there's the lob. Oh, deflected and stolen by Green. Here's Smith. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Rockets foul. Jabari Smith, first personal foul. Team second.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Bogdanovich, Cunningham outside. Out to Bagley. Just 3 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And here's Ivy from the arc. Pistons keep it alive. Pass to Duran. Bogdanovich on the wing. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Bogdanovich has got 8 here in this quarter. 55 seconds left in the final quarter. Second shot opportunity. Inside. Tries yet again. Here's Marjanovic. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Puts up a 3. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist from Bagley. And now a 12-point Pistons lead.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Marjanovic. Duran with the rebound. Now here's Bogdanovich. And here's Cunningham. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they...
Matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. Hayward out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Williams at the 5, roaming the paint. 4 on the clock. Ball finds Oubre. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the team.
Yep, it counts.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
During the pass to Ivy. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Pass to Ivy. Here's Bagley. That one off the back iron and out. For Charlotte, they might be the most electric team, Clark, in the NBA. Young and very exciting.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, they're extremely potent, and they are exciting to watch. LaMelo Ball, man, he can do just about everything. The Hornets, a lot of fun to watch for sure.
Bogdanovich looking around. The Pistons rebound during the pass to Bagley. That's a 2 from Cunningham. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Oubre passes to Hayward. The kick out to Rozier. To the paint. Here's Ball. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
Well, about as easy an assist as you could have that time for Rozier.
And here's Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Hello. That's good.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring.
Hey, bump the move. How about the finish? That's right, fella. Bang that thing.
Bagley, no good. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for the Hornets, trailing by 2. Pass to Rozier. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Back to Hayward. Here's Ball. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jaden Ivey.
Already in his career, we've seen the numerous ways in which Ball can score. He's got a lot in his package.
And how exciting it must be to have LaMelo Ball, Clark, on your team.
Kevin, clearly one of the most exciting guards in the league. The anticipation was through the roof for Ball, and needless to say, I think he's lived up to it.
Here's Durant. Hayward grabs the board. Hornets have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. 1:46 left here in the opening quarter. Rozier kicks to Hayward. The kick out to Rozier. Charlotte no good that time either.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Both good from the line that time. 1:29 left to play in the first quarter. Cunningham against Ball. Passes it to Oubre. Right side, Ball. Back to Oubre. Out to Hayward. Lets it go from deep. Charlotte again missing. Pistons leading by 3. Now here's Ivy. Outside Bogdanovich. And stolen by Hayward. Here's Oubre. Feeds it to Williams. Banked in off the glass.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Cunningham against Ball. Cunningham passes to Bagley. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. Up and in on the layup.
And we saw this from Bagley in college. He has very good touch around the rim.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. Hornets trail by 3. Here's Rozier. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The kick out to Williams. Outside, Ball. Williams, a screen on Cunningham. Goes back up. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pistons lead by 1. Live from Little Caesars Arena. You're watching 2K Sports. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Bagley is out there with Durant. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Here's Bogdanovich. Hornets with the rebound. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Rozier kicks to Ball. On the wing, Williams. Back to Ball. Down low. Here's Williams. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Williams has got the lead up to 3 now for the Hornets. And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
Here come the team shirts, everybody. Who wants one?
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Williams against Cunningham. Here's Durant. And that one is off. Excellent D there from Williams. Oubre against Bogdanovic. Oubre kicks the ball. The kick out to Rozier. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pistons trail by 3.
And Terry Rozier is one competitive dude. He has a lot of fire in his game.
You can hear it when you listen to him in interviews, Greg. I mean, he'll tell you what his approach is. He says losing is not an option in terms of his mentality. He plays every game, every possession like it's do or die. Bogdanovic is a versatile scorer, a threat from all over the court.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Oubre, no one around him. Traps in the tray. Oubre's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The pass to Durant. 5 to shoot. Over in the corner, Cunningham. A fadeaway. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Hayward's got 4 rebounds now tonight, and he commits the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And we see stars, Clark, that dominate with skill. Others do it more with athleticism. Which would you prefer to build around if you were coaching?
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, obviously I'd like to have both skill and athleticism. But skill is so critically important in any sport, particularly basketball. Guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism over the long haul.
Crosses over. Yes to Cunningham. Taken away by Williams. Cuts off the pass. And the shot is good. The Hornet lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Cunningham.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
A shot by Hayward, wide open, kept alive, and Williams is right there.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Cunningham against Ball. Cunningham passes to Durant. And Durant slams it in.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
You got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Here's Hayward, and Hayward with the stuff.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock, he's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
Cunningham passes to Durant. Outside, Bagley. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Ball feeling it out a bit. And a miss there on the triple. Pistons trail by 4. Outside, Bagley. Puts it up from 7. Pass to Durant. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Three-pointer, Hayward, good on the three-point shot. Hayward's got 5 points in the quarter.
Hayward, one of those guys in the league that can beat you from all three levels. A very versatile scorer.
A three from Bogdanovich. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
The visiting team, 24. And let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Pistons shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. They've got Dennis Smith. Cody Martin is out there with Washington. Then there's Maledon. And it's Richards in at the center, locking down the middle.
And how about the confidence from Wiseman on the catch and shoot? He just puts that one up in rhythm.
Maledon passes to Martin and finished off by Martin.
But D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
6 on the shot clock. Wiseman finds Diallo. No good on the triple. Charlotte leading by 6. Here's Smith. Shooting foul, and here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is
The previous play is under review.
everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
He doesn't get the second one. Pistons trail by 6. Tipped away. Diallo with it. Now Smith defending. It's good from long range. Burks has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
I'll tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Right wing. Burks with it. To the middle. Here's Hayes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Hayes hits them both. Hornets leading by 4. And here is Maledon. He dishes it to Martin and finished off by Martin.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And Hayes kicks to Stewart. Wiseman sets a screen for Stewart. And it's Wiseman in the corner. Gets an open look and in. Wiseman's got 5 points now this quarter. And the Hornets call time here.
With the assist. Hornets timeout call.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. They lead by 4. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Detroit.
Rozier finds Williams. With the drive. Out to Hayward. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
By employing the change of pace dribble, Hayward creates windows for a shot inside and outside.
He hits the second from the line.
You know, after suffering a grisly foot injury in 2017, nobody would have blamed Gordon Hayward if he walked away from basketball entirely.
And what you admire about Hayward is his resiliency. He's had to battle to get back on the floor, and boy, is he still playing.
All credit to him, Greg. I mean, he's still contributing at a very high level, and just the sacrifice and the journey he's taken coming back from injury to be as productive as he is now. I mean, this is a guy you can still count on to get you big buckets when you need him. He's a real quality wing player.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Ivy kicks to Bogdanovich. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Oubre. That shot off, and Charlotte will go the other way with it. Hayward outside. Charlotte moving the ball around.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Here's Ivy. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
That's outstanding hang-time improvisation right there.
Williams a screen on Cunningham. Ball, the pass to Oubre. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. Pistons trail by 12. Now here's Ivy. Pass to Duran. Right side Bagley. Stolen by Ball. And stolen by Ivy. Bogdanovich wide open. Off target with his 3.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Over in the corner, Rozier. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
Hey, when Terry Rozier is hitting these jump shots, it really widens the driving lanes for him.
The Pistons have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Cunningham inside. He's covered by Ball. Cunningham gets the bucket.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Ball, the pass to Williams. That one a little long.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Duran out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. That's the group for Detroit right now. Williams, that's good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
And the slam by Williams.
Well done by Hayward on the assist that time. He's able to spot a wide open teammate because he plays with his head up.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Cunningham passes to Duran. Dishes to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Inside. Outside for Bagley. No good from outside. Ball with it. Picked up by Bagley. Over in the corner, Rozier. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Ball finds Williams. Here's Oubre. And he gets it to go.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Cunningham against Ball. Here's Ivy. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And here's Charlotte. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Oubre on the wing. Back to Williams. Rozier against Bogdanovich. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Rozier. Rozier's got assist number 5 here tonight. Cunningham looking it over. To the left wing. Bagley from outside. Here's Duran. He kicks it to Ivy. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. The Pistons keeping it alive. A new 14. Bagley with a wide open look. No good on the 3. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They lead by 24. Their biggest margin. Hands it from downtown. Oubre's got 10 points here in the second half.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Lets the 3 fly. The shot, no good. And Detroit the other way now.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now
for the Hornets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Williams.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
It's tipped. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Hayward with the stuff.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. Drills the three-pointer.
And the quick release of Bogdanovich. He gets rid of that ball in a hurry.
Oubre, a screen on Cunningham. The kick out to Williams. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rozier finds Ball. Oubre with it. Shot clock at 6. Back to Ball. Over Bogdanovich. Bagley with the rebound. Now Bogdanovich from deep. The shot, no good. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Let's go.